Welcome students to the course code BITL 1117 Fundamentals of Data Pre-Processing. You know, data and information are the lifeblood of the organization. Data is truly considered as a very important resource. All the web searches that we do these days are conducted from a mobile phone. So most of the people are using the collect data, they are collecting the data and they are contributing to the data. More than 3.7 billion humans use internet. Google processes more than 40,000 searches every second. And we will be generating 463 exabytes of data globally per year by 2025. This is the expected number reported by World Economic Forum. So, data everywhere. But is this data fit to be used by machine learning algorithms? No. When we talk about data, we think of some huge data sets with large number of rows and columns. But I must tell you that this data is very raw. It is not fit enough to be used by machine learning algorithms. You see large volume of data and information which is increasing every day. The data is generated from business transactions, scientific data, sensor data, pictures, videos, app stores. So every transaction that we do generates some data. And this data is available in many different forms. Some in the form of tables, some data is image data, then text data, audio files, videos, etc. So, we need a system that is capable of extracting a sense of information available and that can automatically generate the reports required by us. So, we may be able to generate reports, views, or summary of data for better decision making. And you also know that machine is not capable of understanding this data which is available in the form of image or video or text, because machine understands only ones and zeros. That means the data needs to be converted into a form which is understood by the machine. Data pre-processing is the main step in making the data ready for machine learning process. Now, coming to data pre-processing. Data pre-processing is that step in which data gets transformed or encoded to bring it to such a state that it becomes ready for the machine to analyze it. Data pre-processing is a data mining technique that involves transforming raw data into an understandable format. Since real world data is often incomplete, inconsistent, and sometimes lacking in certain behaviors or trends, and sometimes it is also likely to contain some errors. So, data pre processing prepares raw data for further processing. It is a proven method of resolving these issues, which I have told you earlier. So data pre-processing is a data mining technique which is used to transform the raw data in an efficient and useful format. Now, what are data set and what are data objects? A data set can be viewed as a collection of data objects which are also called records, points, vectors, patterns, events, samples, or observations or entities. So, data objects are described by a number of features that capture the basic characteristics or features of an object, such as mass of a physical object or the time at which certain particular event occurs. Features are often called as variables, characteristics, fields, attributes, or dimensions. For example, when we want to purchase some automobile, say car or scooter, we consider the color, mileage, power as the desirable features. We come across different types of features when we deal with data. Data can be categorical or it can be numerical. Under categorical, it can be nominal or ordinal, and under numerical, it may be interval based or ratio based. Categorical data is when the values are taken from a defined set of values. For example, days in a week or months in a year. So it is a category because the value is always taken from this set. Another example could be the Boolean set, true or false. So one particular thing can be either true or false at the same time. It cannot be both. It will be either true or false. Now, numerical. When the values are continuous or integer, these are represented by numbers and possess most of the properties of numbers, like the number of steps you walk in a day, or the push-ups you do in a day, or the speed at which you are driving your vehicle. So these are the numerical types of data. Nominal are the categorical variables without any implied order. Ordinal are the categorical variables with natural order, but the scale of difference is not defined. Intervals are the numerical variables with a defined unit of measurement, and numerical ratios are the numerical variables with a defined unit of measurement. When we talk about data pre-processing, always remember that not all the steps are applicable for each problem. It varies from problem to problem. For some data, some more steps may be required. For some other data, some less steps may be required. But generally, the steps deal with data quality assessment, feature aggregation, feature sampling, dimensionality reduction, and feature encoding. For pre-processing, data passes through different stages. First is data cleaning. So data is cleansed through various processes. We fill in the missing values, we smoothen the noisy data, and resolve the inconsistencies. Then data integration. So data with different representations are put together and conflicts within the data are resolved. Then data transformation. Here the data is normalized, aggregated, and generalized. Then data reduction. So this aims to present a reduced presentation of the data in a data warehouse. And then we come to data discretization, which is a part of data reduction, replacing the numerical attributes with the nominal ones. See this chart of data pre-processing steps: data cleaning, data integration, data transformation, data reduction, and data discretization. I repeat that all the steps are not required in all the problems. It varies from problem to problem. Data can have many irrelevant and missing parts, so data cleaning is done to handle the missing and noisy data. For missing data, there are two things. First is ignore the tuples, and second is fill the missing values. We can ignore the tuples if the data set which we have is quite large and multiple values are missing within a tuple. And for filling the missing values, we can fill the missing values manually by substituting with the mean or the most probable value. Noisy data is meaningless data that cannot be interpreted by machine. It has generated due to faulty data collection or due to data entry errors. It can be handled in three ways. With the binning method. Binning method works on sorted data. In order to smooth it, the whole data is divided into segments of equal size and various methods are performed to complete the task. Each segment is handled separately. One can replace all the data in the segment by its mean or boundary value can be used to complete the task. Second is regression. The data can be made smooth by fitting it to a regression function. The regression technique may be linear or multiple. Linear uses one independent variable and multiple uses multiple independent variables. Clustering approach groups the similar data in a cluster. The outliers may be undetected or may fall outside the cluster. Data integration. Data integration is defined as the heterogeneous data collected from multiple sources and combined in a common source data warehouse. Data integration uses data migration tools, data synchronization tools, and ETL. ETL is extract, load, and transform process. See from the figure, the data is coming from various sources and then it is integrated in a virtual database. Data integration is that pre-processing step which involves combining data from multiple heterogeneous data sources into a single data store, and it provides a unified view of the data. These sources may include multiple data cubes, databases, or flat files. Data integration approach is normally defined as triple approach, where there are GSM. GSM is G for global schema, S is for heterogeneous source of schema, and M stands for mapping between the queries of source and global schema. Data transformation is performed in order to transform the data in the appropriate form which is suitable for the data mining process. It involves normalization and attribute selection. It may or may not involve discretization because it is the next step also. And the concept hierarchy generation is done. Now you know that data mining is a technique to handle a huge amount of data, and the analysis becomes harder when we are dealing with huge data. In order to get rid of this, data reduction technique is applied, which aims at increasing the storage efficiency, reducing the data storage, and reducing the analysis cost. Various steps under data reduction are data cube aggregation, attribute subset selection, then numerosity reduction, and dimensionality reduction. Discretization is used to divide the range of continuous attributes into intervals. Numerous continuous attribute values are replaced by small interval labels. This leads to concise and easy to use knowledge level representation of the mining results. So these are the various steps which are performed for data pre-processing. Thank you.